So as we entrain to these slower rhythms of heartbeat and allow our breath to flow in rhythm with the breath of these animal beings, let's call them into our circle. Anyone who you feel to fully bring here, invite into this space. Let's honor them by speaking their names silently in your heart, or unmuting yourself. Feel free to say their names out loud. Omar, Yoshi, Travis, Khalil, Zeus, Taz, Galen, William, Pulani, Arki, Lulu, Tex, Delilah, Ingrid, all the winged ones, all the forest dwellers, all the oceanic beings, all the animal collectives who feel called to join us as we weave light, the light of awakening, we call forth together. Rippling out our heart's intention, feeling all of our heart's intention, our soul intentions converging, our intention of why we're here. Just imagine this intention like a flower and releasing that intention as a gift into the center of this sacred circle. Yoshi's clearing, releasing, making room for expansion. Can you feel our circle expanding beyond our forms into infinite spheres of light? The animals have so much that they want to share on compassion. I just didn't know where to begin. The messages were flooding in all at once. Thank goodness we have our gathering today where we can bring our collective awareness, our laser beam heart lights to this important vibration together. And then those of you who are feeling called to we dive deeper each week for the rest of the month, for the rest of our lives. So this morning when I came out to share time with the horses, Yoshi, of course, was right there. And some of you may have seen the picture of her eye. This is what her eye says to all of us. How else could I view the whole but with the eye of compassion? For as my heart has been broken by life, it has not hardened, but has melted into all. Let's breathe that in together. That state of being. How else could I view the whole but with the eye of compassion? For as my heart has been broken by life, it has not hardened, but has melted into all. We send out the ripples of such melting to the whole. Zeus has a message for us too. He says, allow your heart to grow outside of your body. Breathe it in. Feel it enlarge, swell, expand with each breath. Allow it to expand outside of your personal sphere, and then breathe into it even more. Let's do that together. Breathing into it, into the center of the heart, feeling it enlarge with each breath. Breathe into it even more, he says. And exhaling, let it burst open. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out, bursting open. All the grief, all the love, all the pain, all the peace. Do not try to contain it, all within your limited form. Allow it to grow. Allow your heart to grow outside of your body, circulating with the wind. Being fed by the sun. Dancing and intertwining with the moon and the galaxies. And then breathe from this supernova heart. Breathe with nature. Breathe with this bursted open supernova heart, whose nature is none other than the nature of the universe. Compassion. Breathe with all that is flowing through you as infinite compassion. So let's close our eyes and go deeply into this message as a direct experience now from Zeus, our beautiful Bay newest herd member. A master teacher disguised in a beautiful horse suit. He says, allow your heart to grow outside of your body. And he showed me when those words came that that is the trajectory of the human heart. That is the evolution of the collective heart. So allowing your heart to grow outside of your body. So imagine this. The center in your chest, the subtle organ of perception now, is limitlessly growing outside of your body. Feel it enlarge and swell, expanding with each breath. So breathing in, feeling it swell, letting that swelling expand beyond your personal sphere. Encouraging it with the breath, simply breathing in. Feel that entire chest expanding out. Swelling with each breath. Breathe into it even more. Exhaling, let it burst open. So as we exhale, we release and allow the release to be so full, beyond complete, that it bursts open. All the grief, all the love, all the pain, all the peace. Do not try to contain it within your limited form. Breathing in, swelling, expanding. Breathing out, bursting open. Allowing the heart to grow outside of the body, circulating with the wind. So our heart is no longer encapsulated in our chest cavity now, buffered by skin and bone and muscles. No longer. The organ of perception, the subtle heart, now is breathing with the wind, being fed by the sun. Feel the sun's rays circulating and nourishing the depths of your heart center. As the center now expands to meet the sun, dancing, intertwining with the moon. Again, the light of the moon. The heart is reaching out and embracing the moon and being embraced by her. And intertwining with the galaxies. And then breathe, simply breathe. From this expanded, bursted open, supernova heart, whose nature is none other than the nature of the universe. Same nature. Compassion. The supernova heart, no longer contained within your form. Breathe this in and out. Breathe in the infinite circulation with the stars, the nourishment by the light of the sun. Feel how your heart dances with the galaxies, with each breath swelling and bursting open more and more. Breathe with all that is flowing through you. Breathe as infinite compassion. So just allow this experience to be fully assimilated. Just breathe with it as we hear another message from Sparrow. Sparrow says, it is only your mind that has separated you from all that is. Release your mind. Let it fly into your heart. Then release your heart. Let it fly into the sky of awareness. Then witness the sky being compassion, simply being itself. Sparrow says, it is only your mind that has separated you from all that is. Release your mind. Let it fly into your heart. So let's feel that as a direct experience as we close our eyes. Feel the lightness of the mind as it sprouts wings. As your mind becomes a winged being, and as it flies free into the heart. What does that feel like in your body? What pathways are opened from this flight path, this pathway from mind flying free into the heart? Breathe into that pathway, that flight path of light. And then Sparrow says, release your heart. Let it fly into the sky of awareness. Feel that in your body, in your embodied form, here and now, as the heart uses its wings that we all know it has and flies into the sky of awareness. Ground yourself with roots into the earth. So you can fully embody this. So feel those roots going down into the center of Mother Earth. For now, our mind has sprouted wings, has flown into the heart, and your heart has now taken wings and has taken flight into the sky of pure awareness. Feel this pathway of unlimited flight opening within you. And then Sparrow says, witness, just witness the sky being compassion. simply being itself. So breathing in this experience, the lightness of being, the mind set free into the heart set free into the sky of awareness itself. And then the witness, noticing the nature of the sky as compassion, the nature of awareness itself as compassion. Feeling held by this sky of awareness. Feeling held and free in the sky of compassion. We let the waves of our direct experience ripple out. It's not separate from the whole of creation. And one more message from Bear. Bear says it is only your resistance to feeling that blocks the direct experience of compassion. Feel all. Release all. And dive into the center of each feeling. Each feeling that calls out to be embraced by the light of your presence. Let compassion be naturally set free by overcoming the fear to feel and by diving into the center of feeling. Bear says it is only your resistance to feeling that blocks the direct experience of compassion. Feel all. Release all. And dive into the center of feeling. Each feeling that calls out to be embraced by the light of your presence. Let compassion be naturally set free by overcoming the fear to feel by diving into the center of feeling. So let's breathe together now for a moment. Let every cell of your being assimilate the vibration that was shared from Yoshi, Zeus, these beautiful horse beings, Sparrow, and Bear. We bow to them with our hands over our heart, internally or externally, bowing in reverence and gratitude to the power of their transmissions on compassion. You can feel the depth of their longing to assist us in cultivating compassion, which is our nature. These messages have such compassion in them for us and for the whole of humanity and the whole. So thank you to each one of you for being here, so fully present and so willing to listen, so willing to explore.